What's up, what's up, what's up? It is the Empress Alien Goddess, and I was guided to do a reading today. I know the lighting is not lighting, but let me see something. Hold on. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so I was guided to just pull out one deck today. So we're going to go ahead and see what the message is today. I'll be right back to see your cards. I'm hearing listen. You are being called to be who you are meant to be. See? Do you see me? This age is going to feel like poetry. Poetry is who you might be. Lovely, you are poetry. That's coming from the heart. That's coming from the heart. That was flowing naturally for me. I'm also hearing love bug. Do you hear me? Do you see me? Do you feel me? Honestly. Do you feel the waves, the tides of my honesty? Baby, listen to me. Listen to me honestly. Ashe. Okay, so this is a love read. I'm catching on. Okay, it's a love read. Okay. Alright, enough. Oh. Okay. The pleasure card and the judgment card came out. So basically, God is placing judgment upon this connection, right? God is definitely placing judgment upon this connection. And that person that is saying all of that, that's basically giving you a spoken word through me. That was them expressing their emotions. That is their epiphany. They're telling you, like, hey, your poetry, there's no way I can describe how I feel but through poetry. That's the only way. That's the only way. That's the only way they could ever get it out is through poetry. Like they might say it through like poetry. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. What else? Spirit guides, angel answers. What else? Despair. The energy is really heavy, and that's why the despair card came out. That's what it looks like. So what I'm hearing is feeling like even though there's this despair, like, and during their despair they can't see anything, They can't see anything but a light. Like their vision is blurry. That's what I see whenever I'm looking at this card. Like of course there's some flowers and there's light. That's all they see. However, around it is the darkness. The light is their only way out. And there's some stars during their period of darkness. Okay, my bad for the change of scenery, but I had to get out that room. So, as I was saying about the despair card, right? The despair card is about, so what they were seeing, right? All they can see is the flowers at the end of the tunnel, right? However, I'm hearing like they're fighting demons, right? And the only thing that they can see is the light. And even though they're fighting demons, probably lies that they've told themselves. And at the end of the tunnel is the truth, which is their epiphany. They're realizing to what they've been telling themselves the whole entire time, right? Let's find out what else is going on. Our little epiphany card came out. Okay, so a whole lot of other stuff came out. We got a lot. Okay, so we have imagination in the inner child, making time for play, making time to spend time in your imagination, let your energy flow. We have discipline. I'm feeling a meeting, like some type of meeting, probably a meeting with yourself, right? And when you meet yourself, you're trying to make a decision. Because I see a compromise and decision, the decision card. And it's, the decision card is pulling that person like every which way, right? Like it's like they have to settle within themselves. Which one is more important? Which one is regarding love? Because it's in the shape of a heart. Like there's probably like another relationship, or there's probably like, it looks like this is green, and it looks like, hold on, it looks like a bowl of money. Even though it looks like stars, it looks like a bowl of money to me. So probably like, oh, you have to follow down this path toward money. And then the other part is like, there's another person, or like, no, come down here with me. However, they have to walk their own path, or they're probably compromising. Like their higher self is like, listen, they're compromising with, oh, I can have this with a little bit of that and a little bit of that, and I can still go down this path. That's not how this is gonna work. You have to give up these two things. You're trying to compromise what you could have in order to go down this path, and that's not gonna work. You cannot have, I'm hearing, that's a little butt backwards. However, that's what I'm hearing. It's saying you cannot have two things that match. You cannot have two things that match. I'm a little confused. What does that even mean? Probably that's where the balance comes in. You cannot have two things that match. You cannot have two things going down this path. You have to come with yourself. You have to come with yourself. You can't have the money. You can't have that. You have to meet yourself first. You have to balance yourself before you can receive these things. You have to balance yourself, meaning you have to discipline yourself. You have to push through the despair, the exhaustion. You are going through survival, right? Even though you're going through survival, you have people that help you. You have people that can help you. You have your guides that help you. You have the universe that helps you. That's what matters. Hold on. Okay. The universe is also saying about your exhaustion. Yes, you may be exhausted. However, let the universe help you. Let me help you. Because you alone can't carry that. 11:11. The energy is giving. Let me help you. Let me help you make the decision. Let me help you get the energy. Let me help you with your imagination. Let me help you with balance. Let me help you with your discipline. With your light. Let me help you. If you can't figure it out, let me help you. Right? Looking at the back of the card, it says bravado. Alright. Because this is the card that I saw before I started shuffling. There's always something about that bottom card before I start shuffling. Right. Because you're trying to fight the battle by yourself. Right? You're trying to fight the battle by yourself. Everybody's cheering you on. However, you need to give that up. Like, nobody's gonna hurt you. Put the sword down. Put that damn sword down. Nobody's gonna hurt you. What you got the sword up for? You're not intimidating nobody, is what I just heard. Just because you got the sword up don't mean you intimidating somebody. You're not intimidating nobody, baby. Relax. Okay? Okay? Is there anything else, Spirit? Let me look at the back. Take the risk. Take the risk of somebody having your back. Take the risk. Take the risk of somebody having your back. Put the sword down. It's gonna be alright. Well, that's the quick read that I needed to do. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I pray that this connected you to your higher self. I hope you got the message that you needed. And all love. Ashe? Ashe.